Welcome to this Champions League special big match prediction. I'm Peter Martin.
I'm Alan Rough.
And Anderlecht against Celtic is match day 2 in the Champions League. Of course, the first fixture for Celtic in the group was a heavy defeat to Paris Saint-Germain. Well, I think after the game against Rangers at the weekend, they'll be going in a far more positive frame of mind, Roughie, for what is essentially, I think, the battle for third place.
Yeah, if we're led to believe this is the game, or the two games against Anderlecht going to determine whether it's European football after Christmas. This is an important game. This is a game where Celtic need to take something out of. A draw would be a super result, obviously, and then try and pick up. I don't say you can pick up points against the big sides, but you never know at Parkhead. You might pick up a point here or there. But again, you know, if you get a point in this one, bringing them to at home in the last game is everything to play for, and it will be a tremendous night if that was the case.
Yeah, even I think a point against Anderlecht is just massive because it puts them under so much pressure, because you would anticipate that the Belgians and Celtic are going to lose to Paris Saint-Germain over in Paris, and maybe the double-header for Celtic against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, and I'm sure Brendan Rodgers will have that thumped into the players that this is a very, very important game. Who's to say Celtic might go there and get a win? You know, we obviously know that Anderlecht aren't playing particularly well, sitting mid-table. A caretaker manager in there, players obviously out of form. So this might be the ideal chance to catch Anderlecht, and who's to say Celtic might not get a win? Yeah,
I can remember actually going over to Belgium to watch Celtic play against Anderlecht in the Champions League. They were heavy favourites to take something from it, and a certain Vincent Kompany was playing for Anderlecht as a young 17-year-old, and they ended up winning by 3-1. I think a lot of Celtic fans will be hoping it's going to be a different outcome. Of course, the big dilemma is selection once again, a Dembele or a Griffiths, but at least they've got goal scorers, Roughie.
Yeah, they certainly have, and particularly up front, you have obviously Dembele and Griffiths, but I think the wide players as well cause a lot of problems. I think the only wee minor change, I think Nisham might come in. You know, he is good in possession of the ball in European football. Him and Brown might have that sitting role, but apart from that, I think the personnel will all be the same.
Yeah, well, here's how Celtic's match fits into the fixtures for the Champions League on a Wednesday night. Of course, elsewhere it means that Paris Saint-Germain will be in action at home to Bayern Munich, and Celtic away, as you can see, against Anderlecht. Also some tasty games for British clubs. Manchester United in Moscow, and Basel against Benfica in Group A. The other matches, Karabag Roma, Atletico Madrid against Chelsea, will be an absolute cracker, and a great chance for Diego Costa to support Madrid. more than likely, Juventus Olympiacos and Sporting Lisbon against Barcelona. So, from our point of view, when you look at Celtic's group, Roughie, this one would be huge if they could get a point. A win would be unbelievably superb and welcomed here in Scotland. They're at the bottom of the table at the moment with that -5 from Paris Saint-Germain. What's your gut feeling on this one?
I think my gut feeling and the evidence of the weekend that Celtic are a changed side now. They're very comfortable in possession. I don't think they'll fear going to Anderlecht. I think they'll go there, they'll set up their stall accordingly. A wee bit of luck, you know, as we said, we've got goal scorers in wide positions. Let's see how poor Anderlecht are, and I think if Celtic could go there and come away with, say, a 1-each draw, I think that would be a super result.
Yep, are you sticking for 1-1?
Yep, I'm going to go for 1-each.
Yep, I can't disagree with you on that. I'm going to go for 1-1 as well. I'm going to go for Griffiths to get the goal, the all-important goal for Brendan Rodgers' side, Roughie. Go on, pin yourself down to a scorer.
I'm going to go Sinclair, wide, cutting in on his right foot, and top, that'll be left-hand corner.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's even telling you where he's going to place the ball. Doesn't get any better than that. You can give us your thoughts on the game at PLZ Soccer, and that's on Twitter and facebook.com/PLZ Soccer. It's going to be a cracking match. We think Celtic are more than capable of getting a point. What do you think? Thanks for joining us on this big match prediction. Don't forget, you can download the PLZ app. All you have to do is go to Google Play or indeed into the iTunes Store, PLZ Soccer app, and you can get all the latest news north and south of the border and more on Champions League football as well.